Come on in, sit on down, relax, take your coat off. How you guys doing today? Welcome on back to the channel. It's a beautiful day over here, and I hope that you guys are having a wonderful one as well. What are we going to do? We're going to listen to some music from the Slits. I've never heard of them. I literally just came across them recommended to me over on Spotify. So that's where I'm picking this up from. So I'm just going to listen to their track "Typical Girls." This is apparently off of their album. Hold on, Cut, which was released 1979. I literally just pulled this up. I haven't even pulled up the lyrics, so let me type in the Slits. Hope that you guys are doing well, by the way. Hope everything is going well over there. It is a Sunday afternoon at this exact moment, and everything's going pretty good. My wife is actually making soup. I helped cut up some vegetables. The soup is brewing over there for about 30 minutes, and then after that, So anyways, let's go ahead and listen to the track here. Typical Girls, the Slits. I got my lyrics pulled up here now, and without further ado, let's give it a listen. Here we go. My music always does this, where I press play, and it takes a second there. cool change that is. Okay, so I don't know anything about the Slits, but what I'm getting kind of here is like not punk, but like something close to it in some respects, perhaps an attitude or such. Some really fun, jangly guitar there. The way that the piano comes in just out of kind of nowhere, out of the blue, just plays a few chords in there and then kind of backs off. Same thing with some of the moments from the guitar. I really love how the track changes so much rhythmically between like the verse and chorus, and even in the beginning, which is probably coming off of like the previous track, the way that it sounded when it came in. That was kind of interesting. The singing reminded me a little bit of like Susie from Susie and the Banshees, if I'm kind of like trying to compare a little bit. But I really enjoyed this here. Of course, I don't know who's leading the vocals. It sounds like it could be different people trading off lead vocals throughout here. But you also always have like random harmonies that come in and just push it a little bit. This is really interesting because I can hear this going towards either a more goth sound. I could hear it going more and further into a punk sound as well. But this one's kind of like somewhere in the middle a little bit. This is cool though. I actually really like that a lot. So let's see who's playing here on this track here. So you have Ari Up on the vocals, Viv Albertine on the guitar, and Tessa Polite on the bass guitar. And you have Budgie on the drums? Really? You have Budgie from Susie and the Banshees. Well, how did that happen? Because that's kind of interesting, making that comparison between the two like that. Okay, well, there you go with that. So, Ari Up. Yeah, I really enjoy her vocals in here alongside the harmonies of the rest of the band. This is like a good mid-tempo, jangly, but still rhythmically diverse kind of track. I enjoyed this. This was kind of cool. Don't create, don't rebel, have intuition, can't decide. Typical girls get upset too quickly. Typical girls can't control themselves. Typical girls are so confusing. Typical girls you can always tell. Don't think too clearly, are predictable, or unpredictable. So it's like just talking about here specifically girls and women who don't push boundaries or get outside of, I guess, this basically structure and this mold that perhaps has been created actually by society and probably by men. I'm skipping the typical girls part. I'm just going to read the next parts. Try to be very well, try to be very well. Are looking for something, fall under spells, buy magazines, feel like hell. Worry about spots, fat, and natural smells, stinky, fake smells. So that's what I'm kind of getting out of this. Like, women are under so much pressure and are squeezed and pushed down into having to fit into some sort of mold. But they're basically kind of turning it on its head and be like, why should we? You know, why can't we do this? Why can't we do that? And of course, why can't you? So I think it's kind of talking about like the societal pressures on women to fit into a certain mold. Even when you get to like the hook, you know, don't create, don't rebel, have intuition, can't decide. Like that's the confusion that, you know, they're kind of feeling from the top down kind of in a way. I don't know. That's what I'm kind of getting out of this. Who invented the typical girl? That's a good line. Who's bringing out the new improved model? And there's another marketing ploy. Typical girl gets typical boy, and then repeats from there. That's a good line. I think it's just about female empowerment and women taking it by the horns and doing whatever you want to do and saying no. It's a kind way of saying no to whatever, you know, like I said, I guess society is trying to push down onto you. Oh, I like that. That's all right with me. Anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this track. You can let me know in the comments down below. You can follow me over on Twitter. I appreciate you being here. Thank you as always, and I hope you have a wonderful day ahead of you guys. Bye.